Hey everyone, this is the Congress Guy coming to you with another deck review video. We're going to be looking at two decks today, two different ones, and they both share something in common besides the obvious designation 606, Congress. So we will get into the first one here. We'll slide this one out of the way. Alright, so this one here, this is black box, air cushion finish. And the tax stamp on here, if we can get in on it here, is April 1st, 1919. So this is what they call George Washington on horse, or on horseback. So this is a card back from depicting the painting of Washington receiving a salute on the field of Trenton by John Fayed, F-A-E-D, it's Scottish painter. The horse Blueskin was a great horse ridden by George Washington, and this is coming straight from Wikipedia, so not to infringe on anybody here. Was one of Washington's two primary mounts during the American Revolutionary War. He was a half Arabian, and said to have been tamed from the Sultan of Morocco. Blueskin was a gift to Washington from a Colonel Benjamin Tasker Dillany of Maryland. So this is the horse most often portrayed in artwork depicting Washington on a horse. So this is probably one painting that, if you are a fan of art and or history, you have seen this one. Okay, so we'll move on. We'll come back to this one in a second. Now we're going to go on to Youth. This is 1916, roughly, and she has a kind of a long neck there, so I don't know what the artist was trying to depict there. So we will get into this one here. You have the Congress 606 edges. You have a little bit of a remnants of a tax stamp, but nothing to really discern anything. These, I know there's a 2-cent tax stamp, as you can see at the bottom, ended in 1917. So why am I getting both of these out if they are vastly different? Well, here is the reason why. Take these off. And we have two sealed decks. Washington on horse and Youth. So we will turn these around here. They still have the seals on them. And the seal reads, what does the seal read? Excuse me. The U.S. Playing Card Company, London, United States, or New York, Toronto, London. It's a little hard to read. So we'll look at George Washington here first. Everything looks nice and neat. We got a little bit of a tear here, but perfect gold edges still here after 100 years. So you have the capital Joker. Excuse me. With the designations like CA 379. I don't know what those codes mean on the Jokers. And we'll go over here to Youth. And we don't know what aces of spades are on here. They're probably US 6G, given the time frame they're in toward the end of the wide era, which ended in 1922, when they started going for the narrow bridge decks, which they still use today. So it says Congress playing cards and something else. There's quite a lot of information on this card. So we don't know what the Joker looks like. We can ascertain that it is the standard capital Joker because the named Jokers ended before 1910. I haven't seen anything after that to say otherwise. So we have on the top here, we have a little bit of opening, that nice shine on the gold edges. And right there in the corner a little bit is another one. So these decks, to find them still sealed after all this time, is fairly rare. You don't see a lot of Congress decks still in their original wrappers. Now, older Congress decks, when they were sealed like this, had a paper wrapper around them. And those are very, very hard to find. I saw one on eBay. It was Diana back, which I have one of those, but not that particular one, obviously. That sold for well over $300. So the value on these can be anywhere from $100 to $400, depending on the desirability and the rarity of the back, whichever ones are popular. And they're kind of hard to really discern what back is more desirable than another. I think it just based on, what's popular at the time, maybe among antique collectors. So these are 2 sealed decks that I have. I don't believe I have any other sealed ones from this time frame. So you're looking at a couple of rarities here. So I bought George Washington off a friend of mine at 52 Plus Joker Convention last year. And Youth on the right, I won at that same convention during the auction, which is where I earned the nickname the Congress Guy. And that'll be a future video on how I came to bear this name. So that's it for my deck review for this one. And we will see you on the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. Have a good day.